half the battle of being successful in e-commerce is you actually getting yourself right, right? And realizing how to operate correctly and productively with discipline. First and foremost, let's all write down right now that I want you to turn a new leaf January 1st moving forward, whatever that may look like for you. I want you to optimize your wake up. I want you to optimize your fitness routine in the morning. I want you to getting your fitness in the morning, because from my experience, me going to the gym and getting a sweat in the morning changes my entire day in terms of my energy, my intellect, my thought processes, my ideas, and how long I can work for. I would like everyone to start to emulate similar flow if you can. Right. And I'd also like you to make sure that in the beginning of the year that you're focusing on creating a new form of discipline for yourself. For me, that consists of making sure that as soon as I'm waking up in the morning, I'm doing things like Wim Hof. I'm doing things like taking a walk around the community. I'm getting my blood flowing. I'm getting up. I'm getting my blood flowing. Okay. Immediately. Okay. Those are things that make me feel great. I chose Monday. So tomorrow is when I'm starting this, but I would like everyone to adopt something like this as well. Okay, the latest date that you can choose is January 1st. Okay, I would prefer that you choose something earlier. And this only works if you have discipline. I have discipline, so I'm going to do all of this at once. And I'm going to turn into a superhuman. Okay, so eating healthy and good only. Okay, wellness and mind focus, first thing in the morning, find my Zen. Okay, biz priority plus planning. Okay, as always, plus have fun. One big thing for me is I'm so serious in business. Like I gotta have fun with it too. I love what I do, but I gotta keep having fun with it. Okay. Have fun, right? I also have read / audiobook, one book a week minimum. Okay. I also have enjoy Florida more, right? The outside, right? Get more sunlight, right? I have pour into people and my family, right? Pour into people and pour yourself into people in your family. Okay. I have convert negative energy into all positive. No negative thoughts or words, nothing negative out of your mouth, nothing, right? Anything negative, you're a filter for your family. You're a filter for your people. You're a filter for your team. You're a filter for your staff. You're a filter for your business. Someone comes at you with some huge fire that's going on in the company. They're all flustered and they're all flustered. There's shit going on. Oh my God, this broke. You need to take all that negative energy and you are now a filter. You convert that shit to positivity. You take in the energy from, let's say there's a fire in one of the companies, right? One of my staff members hit me up, tell me about it. Oh my God, right? What do I do, Justin? What do I do? Hey, got it. I remain stoic and I convert that negative energy, not negative energy, it's just concern, but I remain stoic and I convert that shit internally and I give it back to him in terms of a positive, like reinforcement in terms of what he has to do, right? And the same thing whenever you hear negativity or anything, convert that shit into positivity and then give it back. Okay, that's what I've been trying to do more and more, and it works well. And I'm going to be forcing myself to do this. I want to turn my media like higher end, like more Hormozy level style, right? Which is one of my things that I'm doing. It's on my list. These are all like my most important pieces. Then I have put myself out there more. People want to see my intellect, right? Because I don't put out much content in terms of like things I know and things I say, right? We're on this mastermind. Like you guys know, I'm not like a big YouTuber or a TikTok guy. Like I build businesses. That's what I do. It's how I'm successful. I want to start putting myself out there more, right? Start putting myself out there more and showing myself more, right? Because I'm a business guy. I'm not a TikTok dancer, but maybe I could get a little bit closer to that, and then I'm going from big transition in my own self from hustler to, real CEO, right? Because obviously I'm CEO in all my companies, but I still feel like I'm hustling. I still feel like I'm a hustler, right? I still feel like I'm really just grinding, and I want to get more into real high level CEO and proper command chain, right? So that's what I'm focusing on, and those are all my points. And that's what's starting Monday the 11th. It goes from literally all the way from eating healthy and being mindful, all the way to making a transition to hustler into CEO, right? So think about those pieces. Those things go a long way, guys. And I'm telling you, like half the battle of all of this is mental. You guys ever have like that feeling like, you ever like woke up in the middle of the night and you literally just feel like you want to make it happen. You feel hungry, you feel motivated, and you just want to push forward. You want to like go outside and like start, you want to go to the gym like at 2:00 in the morning. You want to start working at like 3:00 in the morning, right? That energy, that's what I want you to harness. And I want you to buy the book that I was just walking us through. Like what I was reading to you was off my little business handbook. I want you guys to start kind of encapsulating the moments of inspiration. this is what's changed the game for me. Like, guys, let me know below if you at times, you feel like just a fire of hunger and a fire of inspiration, to where you just want to commit, right? It might be randomly when you're staring at the wall, when you're sleeping at night, or it could be when you wake up, but you just get that inspirational feel, you're in the sense of it, right? You're in the motion of it, right? What I want you to do here, I want you to focus on writing how you feel down in that book. Okay, buy a little it's in my room, or else I'd get it. It's literally a little small handbook, and it's nothing. It's a small handbook with nothing in it. And whenever I'm in the state of inspiration, I'm writing the date down, and I'm writing how I feel to the most clear depiction, the most clear depiction I could possibly think of. Okay. And when I do that, right, and I see the things that really matter to me, I start to see the same things over and over again. And that's how I created that list of things that I'm going to commit to starting tomorrow. Okay. So do that as well. And I'm telling you, that will help you out a ton, because I'm telling you guys, I walk you through how to build a business, how to scale the business, how to cut shit ads, how to scale good ads, right? All that stuff. But we don't talk much about mental wellness and mental warfare, right? And the mental warfare that I go through on a daily freaking basis, right? Because I have so much on my plate. And I don't talk about it as much, and I think it's warranted because it's almost a bigger piece than some of the systems. Because if I'm not winning the war with myself, how the hell am I going to go on my computer and click buttons correctly? So I'm going to start talking about that more frequently. And I just would love for everyone to make that happen and do that as well. Because I know it will help you, and if you actually commit to it. So please start doing that. Okay, that's my spiel for this morning. And I would just appreciate everyone putting in the extra effort and work to do that, because I think it'd be super helpful for y'all. And yeah, Abby said so right about the fitness, right? Get to the gym in the morning, get the sweat going in the morning. I'm telling you, just do it. Jose said the mental aspect of the game is so underrated. Thank you for talking about it. 100%. And guys, I'm telling you right now that you could live the life of Riley, have a great life, have great family. I forgot what it was called, but it's a dormant mind is the devil's playground, right? Sometimes I try to sit down and relax. I have a good life, right? I worked my ass off, right? I have a good life now, right? And sometimes that allows me to not have to do anything, just sit there. I'm what the, and then 5 minutes of sitting there, not doing anything, I cannot do that, right? So if you're someone who gets in their head, like I do, keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy and working. Okay. Keep yourself busy and working. Don't remain stagnant. Okay. Movement is God. Movement is literally God. Okay. So you need to move and not be dormant, not be stagnant. Everyone says you are so right. Evan says 100%. She says, I definitely know that feeling. Right. Evan says there's an app called iMove for that. It's good stuff. Right. Okay. Says, I find it hard to be consistent sometimes. Me too. And that's when the calendar hack, for me, I've noticed the holes in my life. I'm trying to hack them, right? For me, if I was not consistent, I forced myself consistent by buying the calendar, and now the calendar is the brain, right? I don't call the shots, the calendar does, right? Same thing with my handbook tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to start eating healthy tomorrow, guys, right? So I'm not going to be able to eat barbecue or mashed potatoes and things like that. I'm still going to eat a little bit of it, but I'm not going to go over the top with it, right? I'm going to eat healthy, but anything particularly that I know is not healthy, I'm not going to eat. So I'm only going to be ingesting things that I know that are healthy, that are according to the macros, right? So stay on schedule, be committed to your goal, right? And don't cut corners, because then you're just disrespecting yourself. Okay. And also, guys, this goes hand in hand with ecom too. Okay. So all those things that we just talked about, I want you to apply it to this in the new year as well. Okay. I said, love you, Jay. Thanks for bringing the energy and positivity. Always got you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Abby. Claudia says, good mental health is half of success. It is. It is. And I think if you make it and you start to do very well, I think mental health is a choice, right? Because you could veer off in a very bad direction if you start to do very well, right? Because then you start to just you can just do anything you want, right? Your true self comes out, right? But really making sure that you're indoctrinating your own self with proper qualities that make you the human, the man and woman that you want to become is what is important. So that's what I'm doing now. I need to get to 100 million, right? So I need to become the person who is the $100 million individual, right? So that's what I'm starting tomorrow. I got to wake up in the morning and be that guy. If someone were to meet me on the street and, what does it sound like? What do I talk about? What am I involved in? What do I have? What are the things? What was my intellect like to be that person? Right. And that's what we're trying to do here.